Hey guys, John's Hands here to show you something really cool in Trials Rising. So if you're playing on Switch, you may be aware that the Switch does not have analog triggers. You press them once, and you're going at full speed, there is no in-between. And that kinda sucks for a precision game like this. So what if I told you there are two alternatives? So the first one isn't quite so cool. The first one basically is the right stick. The right stick, if you press it a tiny bit, you will move forward a tiny bit, and if you go all the way, you will fly off like a madman and likely crash. But that is one way to have analog steering and acceleration in Trials Rising. But the second way is a lot more cool. So let's change our controller a second and go to something a little bit different. And voila! The GameCube controller. Now this is Nintendo's only controller to have analog triggers. But you might think, well, this is a Switch game, so will they even work? Well, let's press them a tiny little bit, and there it goes. Analog triggers absolutely work with the GameCube controller. If we go all the way, off like a madman, and we press a tiny bit, just a little bit of acceleration. And you might wonder, like, why is this so important for Trials? Well, Trials is a game all about precision, and especially in later tracks, you need that precision. You can get by for a while without it, but it just doesn't feel right. And the game even says things like this.
As long as you know to sometimes press the gas gently. I don't mind if you skip this lesson.
When you can barely even do that in the Switch version. So yeah, this is a really great way around that, and you know what? Let's just show you me playing a track in Trials with the GameCube controller. Because to be honest, this is the best way to play this version of Trials. The Switch version is greatly compromised without it. So let's just go to this lovely one here, the Happy Camper. Okay, so let's go. So we're using the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U themed controller, but it really doesn't matter what controller you're using, as long as you have either the Wii U to GameCube adapter or the Switch to GameCube adapter. Doesn't really matter. And as far as I'm aware, any third-party controller with analog triggers should work. And that really makes this a much, much better game. Because I can control my speed down this ramp, whereas with regular Switch triggers, I would just crash. It's just a great way to get a better sense of speed, better sense of control, and it just puts this in parity with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because otherwise, the version falls flat. And you can even, if you press the Z button, you can restart. So you're not really losing anything. I believe the B button pushes back to your checkpoint, Z button restarts. So there you are, that's the GameCube controller working in Trials Rising. The Switch version is fully competent with this control setup. Visually, there's still some setbacks, of course, but at least control-wise, you have the full-fledged Trials experience. So what do you guys think of this? And are you going to play Trials Rising this way? Let us know in the comments below, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for a lot more on Trials, and other things gaming too. Until next time, bye.